Alrighty, guys, I'm Morthadon, and we are back for Seven Deadly Sins, episode 10 of Revival of the Commandments. Yeah, I know, sometimes they're referred to as the Ten Commandments, but I'm pretty sure the title of it is Revival of the Commandments, not the Ten Commandments, and sometimes that, confuses me. But anyway, yeah, we're here for episode 10. Last episode, we had the whole backstory ish of Meliodas going through Liz's death over and over again. Um, he was told that he has to give up his emotions, but kind of like I thought during the episode, I said it a few times, and then what the result ended up being was that I think he just had to come to terms with Liz's death rather than give up his emotions. So he's still roughly the same Meliodas that we knew, but he has kind of coped with Liz's death in a way, I think, that allowed him to break free of that trance that he was in, without giving into wrath, and now he potentially is getting his power back, I believe. We also have some of the other characters training. We have Hendrickson there as well training, so it'll be kind of cool to see if the characters do end up getting stronger from this. We have some stuff going on with Bon as well, some backstory when he was in prison and met some dude, and we ended there on the episode. So that's going to be kind of cool. He's still searching for the immortality. He met some Beastman dude and stuff like that. Pretty cool stuff. And yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing what happens this time. So let's jump into it, shall we? Alrighty, guys. So we are going to start the episode in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Recover the power he once wielded. Just giving into wrath over and over again. Oh, poor Meliodas. A werefox. Yeah, what was it that happened? Who is this guy? Waking up after the training, I guess, or something? Hmm. So they're getting some, interesting. I wonder if that training has some kind of, time skip aspect, while they're in the dream, it's a year, but it's only been, a day in the outside, in, the real world. I don't know. Yeah. There'll be time for small talk later. Rigorous training. Time for the opening. Do 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 do. A group of great sinners. Nanatsu no Taizai. Do 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 do. I like this opening song. It's very goog indeed. Jericho's clear obsession with Bon. All right. What we lacked. Past tense. Oh. He outlived his kids. It's never a good time. Oh, this is a good dude. I wasn't sure because he was in prison, you know, who knows, but... You piece of crap. Jesus. Jesus. Wait, so who are these? Are these his parents? Or his adoptive parents or something? Oh, damn. Who are these guys? So does he just go around doing jobs for people? Is that who he was at that he was getting beat down for? Oh no, it's fake. Jesus. What a shitty childhood poor Bon had. Jesus! Tortures and murders them, what the hell? Oh, it's gonna be the guy. Please spare us! Oh no, don't choke! Zavago. Hmm. So he is a thief, but at least he's not being an asshole like all these other people. Asleep, tired, rough day. I'm a sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Jeez. Did he steal all that from the people he walked by? Oh, he noticed. And ass kicking. Oh, okay, never mind. Ninja. Parkour. Celion. Aww. Hmm. Damn. Aw. I like their relationship. I wonder if Zavaga is gonna come back, or if he, like, dies at the end of this backstory, which would suck. No. No, Bon! Getting too ambitious, kid. Oh, my god. And we're back, okay. Hmm. There's no way that it's gonna be Zavago, right? Is it actually gonna be Zavago? That's gonna be ridiculous. So many people in this world are so quick to beat the crap out of a kid. Oh, what? Oh my god. It's him? Wait, they can transform? Shit, so Bond never knew? Because he just left right here? Oh my god, and his kid. That's messed up. So I guess he just doesn't recognize him? Damn, yup. Damn, what the hell? What one hell of a coincidence. I mean, I guess it is the same town, right? Oh, damn. I think that's the same town, right? That all that happened in the past. back to this. Remove all your equipment. Alright. Fucking go there. Alright. And everybody's gone. Light. I'm guessing this is gonna be whatever training. Oh, they're paired up again. Interesting. Oh. And they only have like a little wooden stick. Nice, they can still do their, they can still do that stuff. Okay, that makes it a bit better. I can burrow! Gotta work together! Ah. Going back to some advice from Meliodas. He's going back to his mentor. Dreyfus. Nice block. Alright, what do you guys got? Alright. Yeah, he got some hits in, but it didn't seem to do much. Oh, that looks like it might do something. Did it do something? Anything goes. Whoa. That's cool. Jeez. Alright, I don't really get what that means, like disregard the standard form, like I'm surprised he just realized did he just realize he can do that with his power? That's cool though. Alright. Uh-oh. Huh. Did they lose? Uh Interesting. So it kind of like seems to put them in a trance because they wake up here, and they're able to watch what they're doing while they're in there too, which is very interesting. Hmm. Aww. So, I'm really glad I didn't end up killing him. Damn. Ah, Meliodas. Just like, without a second thought, just essentially gives him a second chance, like right away. Well, that's not good. So, Gother and Arthur were together. We've seen that happen before, but he wasn't able to control it, I guess. Controlled by someone else. She's just having a good time watching him. Oh. Nice that he realized that now. Go with Hendrickson. Ah. So does Meliodas have all his power now? Oh, okay. So not yet. They answered my question right after I asked it. Uh, Fraudrin. Do we have that name before? Hmm. I might have a little bit to say about what King just said. Oh, invisible. Oh, no, that's... Shit. Is that... Oh, okay, that's the end. Is that something the test is making them do? Like, is there something about, like, the Cave of Trials that they entered that is making them fight each other? Or is this genuine emotion from King, you know? I'm not sure. I have a feeling it's going to be like the Cave of Trials doing something, and they're going to come out of it, and King is going to like apologize for the way he behaved. You know, one of those things. But I could be wrong. It could just be genuinely King, you know, questioning Meliodas. It's kind of like it's kind of something that I've been waiting for a little bit because for a while we've known that Meliodas is part of the demon race. And I'm pretty sure our other characters didn't know that before the show started, right? I'm pretty sure they discovered that throughout the story that we've been watching. Um, so I've been kind of wondering if there's going to come a point where they questioned Meliodas for being part of the demon race. But apparently, that time might be now, so that'll be kind of cool to see how that conversation goes. Alrighty, that should be it. Yes, it is. Alrighty, guys, so that's the end of episode 10. Good stuff. So Meliodas does not have his power back yet. I'm glad we got that answered for us. I already said it, but immediately after I asked the question, they answered it, which is always funny when that happens. But yeah, so he needs to rehabilitate his body a little bit before he's able to take in the power, I guess. So basically, essentially get himself into shape, which is why he's going to the Cave of Trials. So makes sense. But yeah, I guess I'll talk about like the Cave of Trials stuff first because I feel like that's a little bit like faster of a conversation. Then we'll get into the whole bond thing because that was like a good chunk of the episode. So first of all, before I forget, I want to talk about King and what he said, where he said, if you're being controlled, does that mean you're not responsible for what you do? He said something along those lines, but isn't it very similar to when King lost his memory and was away from his people for a long time, and his whole, like, fairy forest was burned down? Wouldn't that be, like, somewhat similar? Like, he forgot, so does that make him responsible, you know? But he doesn't seem to take responsibility for that, you know? His excuse is that he lost his memory. Now, maybe I'm mistaken. Maybe he does feel like a lot more guilt. He beats himself up on it and stuff like that. But, you know, he's not like, he didn't put himself like in prison or kill himself or something along those lines for what had been done there. You know, he lost his memories, he was away, and a lot of bad crap happened to his family while he was gone in the forest that he was supposed to be protecting, you know? Maybe I'm forgetting a few little details about his backstory, but I'm pretty sure that's how it went. And that seems a little bit contradictory towards, like, the fact that, that he now thinks that you should be responsible if you're being, like, controlled, you know? I don't know, it was just something that I really wanted to bring up. I don't know how I feel either way. There might be, you know, like I said, there might be some aspects of King's past that I forgot about, and in like some of the story arcs we've had, maybe, you know, I'm just forgetting something where he did feel a lot of guilt and stuff like that. But, you know, it seems like people still trust him. His people punished him for it a bit, but then they like kind of accepted him again when he went back. So I don't know. It's interesting. But I just figured I'd mention it because that was just the one thing I thought of when I heard him say that. I was like, wait a second. But yeah, the Cave of Trials stuff is cool. I wonder what the timing is like. I mentioned it during the episode. Like, I wonder if it's real time when they're in the Cave of Trials. Like, if they go in for an hour's worth of fighting is an hour's worth of real life time, or if since it's like a dream state kind of thing, is it something where they get like hours of training in a matter of minutes, you know? I always think that's kind of like a cool thing, you know? I always thought that was like kind of a cool thing in Bleach when Ichigo did his training for like years and came out of it like infinitely stronger and stuff like that. I thought that was really cool. So whenever animes do that, I'm kind of like, cool, you know? I like it. But I guess they haven't mentioned it yet, so I don't know. Maybe they never will mention it. I don't know, but maybe they'll talk about it more next episode or whatnot. Maybe like when it's all done, they'll be like, "Good job, you packed in like a whole year's worth of training in 5 days." You know, I don't know, but yeah, the Cave of Trial stuff is cool. I liked the lightning armor that little Gil had. And the wind stuff is pretty cool, a little bit anticlimactic from Hauser, but we have yet to see what the kind of area that Hawk went into, kind of like running into the light, and then we never saw anything after that. And I think there were more matchups that went in, right? We had the Dreyfus's kid went in as well, and stuff like that. So, and I think there were some more. I don't know why I can't think of them, but so there's some matchups we haven't seen yet. So I'm sure we're gonna get a lot more Cave of Trials next episode and stuff. But yeah, I guess that kind of concludes what I have to say about the Cave of Trials. There wasn't like that much to it, you know. But I do like that concept, and I think it's pretty cool. But switching over to the Bond storyline, it turns out that the Zavago or whatever his name was, I feel like that's wrong. Um, he turned out to be a Beastman, and the very Beastman that Bond saved, and they reunited. Now, excuse me, sorry, I don't know why I'm so stuffy tonight. The I'm pretty sure his backstory was because he said, I've been to this place before, I've been to this town before when I was younger, and that's why, like, I think Ravens is where he was as a kid, which makes sense that this guy might be hanging around the same area, you know, the same Beastman doing the same old stuff, you know? Um, but it still does seem like a hell of a coincidence that, you know, Bond heard this rumor that took him back to Ravens that ended up, you know, running into the Beastmen that took care of him as a kid, and then just happened to get close enough to him to talk about like their past, which made, you know, Bond realize who he was, and stuff like that, and have them reunite like that. It seems like very convenient, but I definitely do enjoy it. Like, I didn't predict it whatsoever because I had no idea that the Beastman could change into a human form. If I had known that, maybe I would have, like, you know, put the pieces together, maybe considered it. You know, oh, we have this new Beastman show up, and we have this new guy show up. Uh, in the last episode. Maybe they're related, but I just didn't even clue in because of the fact that it was like Beastman and human, you know. But yeah, that's crazy. He seemed like a good guy. He was a thief, but still, like, you know, took care of Bond, whereas all the other people who seem to be making honest livings just seem like piles of trash, you know, just beating on this kid. Like, these one guys tried to hire him for a job, gave him a fake coin, and then just kidnapped him and was gonna sell him to someone that likes to friggin' torture and murder kids. Like, that's just terrible. Like, the worst. but yeah, seemed like a good dude. Really took care of Bond, taught him how to survive, essentially, at least part of the way, until Bond got cocky and put himself in a bad situation. I really like that Bond doesn't hold it against him now that he knows who it is. How he was like, if I had found out that you gave up going after your kid to save me, I would have never forgiven you. You know, I love that so much that's how they reunite. I love when a character can, like, go through something like that and come out without having a grudge and understand the other person's side of the story, you know, because I feel like it's so often that we get like the cliche, like, you should have saved me or something, and like angry, and, you know, just that kind of thing pisses me off, because you really, when it comes to something that upsets you, you really got to listen to the other side of the story. And if the other side of the story isn't a good one, then yeah, you have the right to be upset. But I feel like you need to try to keep an open mind, you know, in any case in life, and just try to look at it from both sides, you know, and try to understand the whole situation before you just jump to conclusions and get mad. So I really like that Bond had the sense to be able to do that. So um, but yeah, I don't know where we're gonna go from here with Bond. Like, he reunited with this guy from his past. He seems to be like on death's bed. So I don't know if like Bond's gonna get any tips to reviving Elaine, or if Bond's gonna like acquire anything from this, or if this is just like a cool moment to delve into his backstory. I just don't have a clue, because I can't, like, the guy's like, he was saying this episode that he's close to, being with his kids. Um, and now that I realize it, I wonder if he thought Bon was dead because he said my sons. And I'm pretty sure he only had one actual child, and then the other one was Bon. So I think he thought Bon was dead. That's why he said, I'm about to go be with my sons, in the other world, which was sad. But that whole thing with his son being killed was very sad. But yeah, I don't know if the guy still has enough energy left to train Bon. Like, he was so skilled that he was doing like micro movements to avoid being hit by like, barely anything, like barely dodging the attack so he didn't get hit, but it seemed like he was. I don't know if he's going to be able to teach Bon anything like that and Bon will become stronger. I don't know if he's going to have any information because the rumor was that this guy was the one that was bringing people back from the dead, right? But I wonder if that was like him trying to get his son back or something. And maybe he'll have some leads for Bon or something. I don't know. I don't know where this is going with Bon, but it's kind of interesting. I like this whole like little backstory stuff because we got some Meliodas stuff. We still don't know about Meliodas's like origins, like we've seen his relationship with Liz, but there was talk about him being around 3,000 years in the past with like that goddess horn thing mentioned it or something. So we still don't know that much about Meliodas. We just know about like one traumatic part of his life. But we got a lot of DN backstory. We got a lot of King backstory. Um, we know about Gother's origins and stuff like that. Or we know a bit about Gother's origins. We still don't know like the wizard that created him. That was like, I imagine, very powerful to be able to do that. But we're slowly learning a lot about a lot of the characters to the point where we're not going to have much backstory left other than Meliodas. But yeah, I don't know. I'm really looking forward to concluding the Bond story arc, to concluding this training, and to getting into the battle. I don't know when that's gonna happen. I mean, I guess it's potentially they're just gonna be like messing around. I highly doubt they're gonna be messing around for another 12 episodes until like to have like the finale to the season be that fight. I have a feeling we're gonna be like feathering it out, like maybe another episode of them training and stuff like that. And then I think like maybe not next episode, but the episode after, we might get into a fight with some of the commandments and maybe defeat some of them and then fight some of the other ones, as it goes on. At least that's my hope. I hope we're not stuck like training and just like random backstory stuff all the way until the end of the season. Even though I am enjoying these episodes, I do want to get into the fighting, and I want to see these characters like, be stronger and put up a fight against these commandments. But yeah, I don't know. I guess we'll see how it all plays out. But yeah, guys, I think that's it from me regarding this episode. I can't. I mean, the only other thing I can say really is I'm not sure. Like, I think it was just Bond doing jobs for people. It seemed like that's what he did as a kid to try to make money. And I think that's who it was when he was in that house getting beat up by the guy, and then he threw up, and the lady was like, "Don't do that in here," I think he was doing a job for them and like did it wrong or something, and that's why he was getting beat up. I had originally said, is that like his parents or foster parents or something? But I'm pretty sure he said like he didn't have parents, so I don't think it was parents. I don't think it was foster parents either. Now that I think about it, I think it was just a job he was doing, because then we saw him with that other couple that were trying to hire him to do something, and then they ended up tricking him and kidnapping him. But yeah, I think he just went around doing jobs for people. But yeah, that's pretty much the only other thing to correct myself from the episode a bit. But But yeah, guys, that's it from me. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed. Hit that subscribe button if you did so you can stay up to date with all of my new content and stuff like that. Make sure you check out my Patreon if you want to see the next episode right now. You can do that on there. The link is in the description, or you can go to patreon.com/Morthadon. Don't forget, I also have Patreon exclusive shows on there, like Soul Eater and Violet Evergarden at the moment. Check that out if you want. And yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my future reactions. Bye!